Okay, this might be a short stream because I started way too late. I do want to test a few things. There's a bunch of like bunch of interesting custom things. I just like, oh wait, let's do this first. Actually, wait, can I connect integrations? Oh wait, maybe I should have looked at this first. I could turn tits back on. Well, no. It's voice control, which I should set up. I have popcorn, by the way. Okay, well, I don't see an integration. Okay. Good. Might be one later. There's more for Twitch. Ooh, what's this? Ooh. I love it when a girl has this sound where it's like it's got that power and like harmonizes. Okay, coconut cream, Dr. Pepper sucks. It's very Paramore. Yeah. That's done with. Give me my Dr. Pepper Cherry Zero. Cherry Zero, best flavor. Don't at me. We'll do this for at least an hour, as I said I was going to, even though it's way late. I just got carried away working on things, and I took a nap because I gave blood today. All right, blah 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 blah. Well, I didn't give blood. My blood was taken. My blood was taken by the vampires. Oh wait, that's right, ma'am. No, this popcorn isn't yours. Shit. I've been letting someone get on the desk, and it's right where I put my popcorn. So now I'm just like, oh shit, where the fuck do I put my popcorn? All right, let's test this first. This one is you have to pay for. Wait, test interaction. Send test. I was making no sound. At least I'm not hearing it. Are you guys hearing it? Oh, you guys are definitely hearing it. I'm not hearing it, which is a problem. I wonder if I do this, will I hear it? Let's try this one. That's what I want. I should move that over a little bit. But that's where I want it to. Okay. Wait. It's also this. Yep. Wonder if that can stay longer. Nah. It's for you guys. You get to place it with the overlay. Okay, I don't know what I'm going to do about this popcorn thing. Problem is my secondary position for my popcorn is right where my flight stick is. Oh wait, I want to see. I wonder if I can get this one to work. This one I might need to add. Yeah, you can hear that. Lizard. I might need to add green screen to it. Which, why it doesn't have green screen on it is I love that they have all the Yoda ones.
Chicken, 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 some chicken for me. Chicken, 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 some chicken.
Wait, what's this one? No.
Please
That was
give
lame. No. No. I should add that one, but cat slap. How is this not green screened right? Damn it. I'd have to green screen it myself. Looks like I can just add it, just green screens it. It'd be a funny one for you guys to have. Alright. Let's test the lizard. I'm gonna add interaction. And so this will be, let's test it.
lizard.
Oh, it just green screens.
Lizard, 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 lizard.
Oh shit, it's already set up. Man, that's painless. Alright, then you're getting cat slap too. Yeah, you're getting cat slap too. Yeah, there's some fun ones. Not the Yoda ones, banana. This is a different rat jam. I want the classic rat jam. Is this I'm adding this. I'm adding that. So you get cat slap for that. You get that with channel points. I might take some of these away. I'll do 250 bits for this one, because this one I'm considering a jump scare. I think that's a jump scare. I'm charging 250 and up. 1 pound fish. No. No. There's some of these I'm just like, nah, no. Wait. No, not risking it. Not risking it. I don't know if that's DMCA or not. That's the only thing. We'll add in Moist, but I'm gonna set him at 250. The Moist jump scare. And anything that's a jump scare, you guys gotta pay for. I think that's fair. Wait, what was this one? Wait. No, I lost it. Shit. There's gotta be more community ones. I can add interactions myself. I don't know how. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. But that should work now. And some of these you can use with channel points. Alright, let's do this. I'm going to do all interactions. Just kind of like scan over the ones that I added. Anyone that I did enable for. Maybe I should make the TTS. Teach the stream? No. No. Okay. I'm going to put my popcorn back. I'm just going to watch out of the corner of my eye. See if the cat may want it. Okay. I think I need to stop because I keep doing this stuff. I think we're good. Wait, what was this one? Most dangerous cat? No. And then they have the Ron. It's Jason Bourne. It's Jason Bourne, but it's the wrong one. Like, why? Why you like this? Okay, what are we doing tonight, brain? First of all, let me tune this all the way out. Actually, you know what? I may leave some like jazz going. What was it? Control Shift, or was it Control? There we go. All right. We'll do this for a bit. I am going to do some triggers. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to try something new. I'm going to go to our old boy. Oh, actually, wait. I can go to No. I'll do Sanaya's Tempo. I love Sanaya's Tempo. I'm going to go to Artist Radio and see how this goes, and we'll leave that about there. And so YouTube, you don't get this. Twitch, you do. YouTube. Did that allow you to place it? You're supposed to be able to place that. You might need to use the overlay to do it. But I think that's probably fitting. Here, you want? Can I refund that? Let me see if I can refund that. I haven't gone into my alerts in forever, so shit. Wait. It's got a cooldown, so maybe because of the cooldown it didn't go. Oh wait, it's not showing in my normal requests. Okay. Which it should show in my normal requests. Can I? No, not report reward redemption. Well, there it goes. So it still plays it, but it just holds it. So you still get it. Here, I'm just going to select all and reject. Which should give you back a bunch. Oh, it's because it's because it only caches 250 at a time, and I haven't done this forever. You can't place it. It must be the Twitch overlay, and I might need to enable that. Let me go to my extensions. My extensions is activated as panel 1. Maybe it needs to be component. What's component 1 right now? Okay, so that's now on component 1. So if you refresh the stream, you might see it. Sound alerts panel overlay mobile. I'm gonna take a look at my Twitch myself. Okay, so I have Tangia as an extension, yeah. Oh god, shut up me. So if I oh wait, maybe that's because it's bits. Wait, that might. Yeah, so if you use bits, you can place it. But the channel points will just go there. That might be okay. I wonder if there's a way I can enable that in the extension to allow for channel points in the extension. It's probably complex. I did add one that I'm debating whether or not I keep. It allows you to draw on the stream. But the only thing I'm worried about that is like if someone draws dits. Yeah, I might disable that. I probably should disable that. I guess it would require moderation, and then I would want to set up a moderator access. Someone will guaranteed. Yeah, let's disable that real quick. Let's disable that real quick, and then I should also see can I enable bits for this? Oh, I can monitor, or I can control it here. I don't even have to go to that. I can just go draw. It was a cool idea, but I'm just like, now I'm realizing like, I'd be better off controlling that. So if I do that, refresh, just make sure it's gone. Yeah, it's gone. Okay. That might be a trade-off. Right? Is that if you use bits, you get to place it wherever you want, but if you use channel points, you can still use a lot of these. Like you should still be able to use the nut button.
Nut.
Like that. Okay, yeah, no, I'm okay with this. I think this is a fair trade-off where there's some things only for bits and some stuff that is. Yeah. Anyways, what am I doing? Let's see here. I was going to go fly out to emergency evacuation. Let's go ahead and mark this. Just my ship should be fully engineered at this point. How many jumps is that? 7 jumps? Not bad. As far as modules, I did have to turn off one of my shield boosters. Oh, that's right. Let's go back to. Before I do this is what I was doing today when I was playing hooky. We are going to, before we do this, I'm going to go back to Soul. And I'm going to take off one of my shield boosters, so that way I don't have to worry about my power. I don't know why. Whenever I engineer, I always end up going over my power. I don't know if it's the modules I'm selecting, or I just need a higher power. I always do it. I don't know why. All right, let's get out of here. How's the music on? Good. What I wanted to do was a media share stream where you guys could queue up music, but I couldn't find a way to do it that I liked.
Ship restraints disengaged. Commence departure.
I also did. I made some modifications to my layout, just minor stuff. So I should be able to do this now, and just jump straight to Super Cruise, so I don't have to wait. Yeah, I thought it'd be fun because like so many of my friends are artists. I was like, God, I would love the ability to let them draw. But I haven't found a cool thing that would let me do that, aside from like there's a few like artboard things where it's like a shared artboard, but like they're all services you have to sign up for. And I was like, I don't want to make you guys sign up for a service just to draw together, because you're not going to do it, right? It's one of those things where like artists won't do that. Yeah, you make artists do something more, they're not going to want to do it. We gotta get out of orbit. And then we gotta get around this planet, because we're on the other side of the planet. But that's why I set that up, so I can do this. And then rather than me trying to like lock onto something randomly, here I am just now like jumping. I've gotten really good at making popcorn. Popcorn. We like your popcorn. Anyways, Faye, you use Tangia, right? It's a little high. I kind of just started the stream. One thing I've learned, if I start the stream after sits, my viewership drops off dramatically, because I think a lot of my regulars like watching me between the hours of 3 and 6. And usually you guys just hang around, right? A little bit. One thing I did set up is I did set up some of the TTS, and I was like, I feel a little bad about some of them, but I'm kind of like, yeah, they're funny. At this point, it's funny. It's the Yoda ones. I was kind of like the most excited to see. I was like, yeah. Yeah, I probably don't need 2 shield boosters. 2 heat sinks? Yeah. Probably be a good idea. But yeah. So what? Oh, shit. Why does this always happen whenever I look away? Okay, we're slow enough. We did it get a gravity well and overshoot it. I don't know why. I look back and it's like, you are, 0.05 milliseconds away. It's like, oh, I'm going too fast. Oh, shit. Everything feels funny. I don't know why. Yeah, so I was going to start much earlier. But I guess fasting and giving blood during the middle of the day was the worst decision I ever did. Because I fasted. Went to go give blood at like noon, right? And I'm not donating blood. I'm my doctor wants to do lab work. I actually can't donate blood because of my genetic condition, and I'm a little worried that someone was just happened to be talking about the medicine that I tried, and they're talking about some of the side effects. I'm just like, oh, I'm glad I didn't keep taking it. I'm pretty sure this medicine triggered anemia in me. And had I kept taking it, my symptoms would have gotten worse and I would have gone full-blown anemia. And the thing I'm worried about right now is that it could have like done some pretty serious damage to me. So I've actually been, I'm pretty sure I've been anemic the last 2 weeks.
We're happy to have you, Commander. Priority access will be granted upon
The thing I'm worried about is if there's lasting damage.
pad 2-6.
I'm of course, thankfully I'm in tune with my body enough that I was like, this is a side effect. This isn't right. And then I do my research and people are like, yeah, if you have this condition, don't take this. I'm like, cool. Glad my doctor did that. Glad my doctor didn't warn me that, about this. Oh, this is why it's so hard for me to go to see doctors. And people are just like, go see a doctor. I'm just like, well, I understand that a lot of men are really bad about this, but I'm extra bad because I have a condition.
Landing operation complete. You may disembark when ready. Station.
Every time I go to a doctor, they're like, oh yeah, I know about your condition. I'm like, really? And then they're like, oh yeah, let's put you on this to counteract this. And then I try it, I have a reaction, and I'm where I'm at right now, where I'm 2 weeks later. I'm like, I'm feeling better because I stopped taking the medicine you gave me. Who'da thunk? Who'da thunk? Yeah, I'm just going to take off one of these shield boosters. You can see, store that. Reality is I actually don't need both of them. Because I have a shield on. If anything, I need electric countermeasures, but I couldn't find electric countermeasures when I went out and searched for them. I could put on a lesser shield booster. I think I have. Can I put on 2 lesser shield boosters? Or does that don't put me over? It's don't put me barely over. So I might as well just go with the stronger shield booster. And so the reason why you want a shield booster when you're doing what I'm going to do is there's actually debris you can run into. And there's sometimes you can run into pirates, but it's not very common. Really is like once I get there, I won't have to deal with pirates at all. So yeah, so now I don't have to worry about, anything pulling too much from my engine. I could actually continue engineering if I wanted, but I think we're good enough. So what did I do? what did I do to this bad boy? So I took my engines and I did dirty drive tuning, which does pull on the thermal load, but it, it makes these engines like, I didn't do anything to the shield generator. I maxed out the FSD. Well, almost maxed out. It's got like a few more things, but I need data main wake examples, and I didn't want to go after those. And then I boosted up the power plant. It's not max, but it's pretty dang close. The thing I'm excited for is the FSD boost. I actually did the thermal spread, which reduced the thermal load impact. So basically I tuned this guy to run cold. This guy's running cold for rescue missions because we're going to go into some burning stations. We're going to load up with as many people as we can, and we're going to get them out of there. So, I think we're good. I do have... I don't think I need these limpets. The one thing I was considering was a limpet repair or a collector. I don't think I need that. It's the one thing I wasn't sure about. And if I wanted to swap that out, I could probably swap out one of these cargo rats or even drop the fuel scoop. I'm kind of the mind, I always like running with a fuel scoop. And I'd rather have like a little extra cargo just in case I need it, So I have one 32 cargo rack. So they give me something that like, as a reward. So I'm sacrificing like one cabin for that. I could go down a class, but I don't think it's worth it. It's not optimal, but I'm gonna be real. Who gives a fuck about being optimal these days? So I already did that. That one's complete. I only did this. I'm gonna get a little credit. So I'm in the top 100. Do I need to go collect this, or is it going to come to me? I think it's just going to come to me. So for this, we have to fly out to this system, Le Mans, to go pick up. I think we have to pick up the rescue missions from the station there when we get there. So 7 jumps, not too bad. Let's chill out. Listen to a little jazz, wind out the night. I wish I could be one of those streamers that would stream from like, start streaming at like 6 and go until like 2 a.m. And people just, it's always a good time. I'm really rough on myself, and you guys like put me in my place all the time for that. But yeah, realize. It's kind of hard to keep doing this when you don't grow past 10 CCV. Sometimes I go up, sometimes I go down. It's hard. It gets in your head. All right. Python's feeling pretty good. It's now tuned up. Let's make that jump. 7 jumps. All right, you guys want my hat for popcorn?
All clear. Have a safe trip, Commander.
Here's my hat for popcorn. I used coconut oil for 1/3 of a cup of corn kernels. I used about 2.5 to 3 tablespoons of coconut. It seems like a lot, but it's just right for the size of your pan. How much oil you use depends on the size of your pan, because you want to submerge your kernels, right? So for the pan that I'm using, perfect. I put my oil in the pan. I get it heating up, and I add only 3 kernels to it. No more. Could maybe do less, but no more. Let that heat up until those guys pop, and that's when I add the rest of the stuff. I take the kernels out. I prep what seasoning I want to do, and I test it on those 3 kernels to see if the seasoning's right. I put in the rest of the corn in there, because what I do is I'm getting the oil to temp, using the corn kernels to tell when they're to temp. Makes it pop perfectly every time. I've tried so many other methods, and like this is the one that always works for me no matter where I live. Because that's the other thing. Your altitude affects that. Altitude and humidity will affect your pop. Altitude and humidity will affect your pop.
Disengaged. Frame shift drive charging.
God, this turned out good. I added chili lime. I always add a little nooch, nutritional yeast, which is kind of has this like it's very nutrient dense, but it has like this cheesy flavor. It's really good. It's a good substitute for butter. Not in like recipes that call for butter, but if you want that butter taste. And then Trader Joe's, everything but the elote seasoning. I use that in so many things. Honestly, just the elote seasoning and the nooch is enough for like a good popcorn. Real good.
Frame shift drive charging.
The other thing that sometimes I like doing is a little furikake, because furikake will have a little sugar in it. So if you want a little like surprise, like twist, add a little sugar. Just a bit, just a little bit, because what happens is when you dust it with that sugar, it'll heat up, stick to it. And so with furikake is a mix of like nori and sugar and salt and sesame seed. So the sugar helps all that stick. It's good. It's so good. I thought about doing a stream where I just made popcorn for you guys, but it's such a physical thing that I'm like, how do I do this and not dots myself? I got carried away working on Tangia. I should not have gone live. It is what it is. I've been thinking I need a new game. Problem is I don't know what game. I think after next week, we're going to be entering the drought. The gamer drought. Because they announced that Subnautica 2. Oh yeah, that's right. I was going to watch trailers. I'll do that tomorrow. I'll go live a little early. And what we'll do is we'll catch up on trailers. Because there's a Resident Evil trailer I didn't watch. Subnautica 2 has a trailer. I just haven't done trailers in a while. You guys always like trailers. I'll try doing live at 3. I just need to find a job where either my hours are not set or I can always do a live at 3. I think if I did that, my streaming would take back off. It's funny. I was better at streaming when I was unemployed. Who'd have thunk? I was able to plan and do stuff. I didn't fall asleep after work from depression. See, I like the idea that I get back to streaming to like 3 to 10. Well, that's maybe like 8 or 9. I don't know. I like doing longer streams. I should really do less days and do longer streams. Like, streaming is what you do when you're unemployed. Yeah, I mean it's a thing. It's an outlet. It helps keep you sane and social. You know, it keeps the brain going. Oh, me jumps. Last jump. All right, cool. So probably we have to land on a rescue ship here, and then pick up a mission to, pick up passengers. That's when shit's gonna get real. Because I'm probably gonna have to manually land. I hate manually landing. I can do it, I just hate it. Alright.
Fuel scaling.
Let's get a little bit out of the sun heat. Now then. Lumens. I think this is unidentified signal source. This is probably where we have to go. Because this is right next to this, which has the fire icon on it. Usually there's like a rescue ship or something. Let's just make sure there's not like a location now that we're here. Sign up at Ryman Enterprise. Oh, so it does say go to Ryman Enterprise. Oh, as you see here, Web City is on fire. So we have to go to Ryman Enterprise. Alright, that's where we're going. We sign up here. We'll take on what missions we can. What's my cabin size right now? You guys know. Let's see here. 32, 64, 96, and then that's 112. Shit. 120. Yeah, it doesn't turn like the Mandalay does. I'm realizing how fast my Imperial Cutter is, but how mobile my Mandalay is. Bam, bam. But yeah, Tangia does do media share, and I was thinking about that. I think that would be a good thing to do for a stream like this, is where we do media share. Problem is I want to do media share and also allow you guys to use channel points. At the same time too, I want to save up like a lot of money for different things. I'm just like, not doing that with this day job. So either I need a second job, or I need a better paying day job, or streaming has to start working. Okay, let's
Emergency landing procedures are in effect. We're advising all civilian traffic to steer clear of the station.
Can I?
Permission granted. Hope you can make it out safely, Commander.
Okay. I guess I actually don't have to manually dock. It looks like the station's on fire. The fuck? Well, is this gonna be a lot easier than it was previously? Nuh-uh. Get out of town. If that's the case, we'll do this a couple times. Get our money up, and then I might zip over to get the cutter. Because if I can auto dock with the cutter and do this, are they seriously letting me auto dock and do this? Get out of town. All right.
Warning. Temperature critical.
Touchdown confirmed.
Mission board.
Directly into the hangar, Commander. Note, this is a standard Standard emergency procedure.
Taking heat damage.
Group transportation. You see how the screen's all freaking out? 108 tourists seeking. What the fuck? It gives me rap. What was this giving me? See, this is why I have the thing. Anonymous bolt scan data minerals. Extractor 18 units. See, that's only like 800 credits. That's 2,000 or 2 million. No, yeah, 2 mil. Pit cabin. Okay, autofill. Yeah, I have only a few left. God, this. Maybe we'll just do a couple of these. Get as much money as we can. It's that permission. Is there business ones too? $99 politicians. Yeah, see, there's some that require business class. Economy's going to give us the most payload. But it looks like they set up some to have business. So, no, right? It's usually around business, well, upwards of 100, right? So we can go for volume with economy, or we could do a mix of like try to get around 100 business and then the rest economy on the Clipper. All right, where are we going with this? Destination Stevenson Arena. Where is that? Seriously? I actually have to jump to deliver them? I'm jumping them to another system. Oh yeah, it's one jump. Doesn't matter though, it's one jump. All right, let's get these people out of here. Maybe I should do a much more action-oriented playlist.
Warning. Temperature critical.
Which I can deal with.
Landing coupler disengaged. Get out while you still can, Commander.
Okay, I do have to fly us out of here, though. Pop a heat sink for the heat. That's why I have 2 heat sinks, because I thought I was going to have to land myself, but if I don't have to land and I just have to evac these peeps.
Landing gear retracted.
We're good. We're gonna make so much money so quick. Now I'm like, Cutter.
Cannot comply.
What? Oh, Harport's deployed. Come on. Come on. Let me get these people out of here.
Frameshift drive charging.
That's it. Okay, they made it easier because now I can auto dock. Before you couldn't auto dock.
All clear. We appreciate your assistance.
3, 2, 1. Engage.
Alright. Where are we taking them?
Fuel scoping.
Stevenson's Arena. Let's do like this. Don't need this, don't need this, don't need this. Don't need this, don't need that. Stevenson's Arena.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Time to get these people out of here. Is it seriously too... Why is it so far away? Yeah, but you can imagine getting the cutter out is going to be a pain. That's why I originally made the Python. The Python is supposed to be a super agile ship. Like the Python is like the only ship that rivals my Clipper for like versatility. I don't know if that's true anymore. Actually. But my Clipper's fast and sounds great. So why not? You know? Because buy the Python or buy another Clipper. I bought the Python because I want to try a different ship. This is how I'm going to get ants. Actually, I didn't do any sugar, so I didn't do any should. All right. So usually when you drop below like 12 seconds, that's when you want to lay off the throttle. You do like 10 seconds. Ideally, you want to be around 7 seconds. That's the ideal. So you see how I throttled down a little bit more. And usually I end up going...
Mission critical message.
Commander, I've just received word that hostile ships have sent it. Yes, please ensure that we reach the port. Okay. So we're still going to Stevenson's? Oh, I see. Someone's trying to interdict me. Which I can evade. And Stevenson's is planet side. I don't see them on my radar, so doing that loop may have dusted them off. I see one signal, but not super close. This thing's not really geared for counter fighting, so if they try to interdict me, I'm gonna have to like focus on evasion. I think I'm good though. I don't see anyone on radar. There's that one little white dot.
Orbital flight engaged.
So usually what I've been finding with orbital flight, if you struggle, once you're below 1 mm, so you see 300 kilometers, I think it's kilometers, km. Usually I try to get those numbers close enough. You can see how I'm going like above it. And then DRPs drop. So you want to drop into orbit usually around 100 km. So I try to get those two numbers to like scale similarly. And so you don't want to come in too steep or else you're going to fuck up your glide. And once you drop, you go into glide. So you see I'm tipping down a little bit and below it. I didn't realize we were going to a planet side and it's not a station. So basically just don't touch anything while you glide. If you pull up at all, your glide breaks. Perfect.
Still AC, Foxtrot, Echo, November. Follow correct procedures before attempting to dock at this port. Permission granted. Plot route for approach to landing pad 09.
Yeah, so that pain of people trying to hijack us, I think we just outran them.
Landing gear deployed.
All right.
Landing completed. Engaging docking restraints.
Mission board, passenger lounge, completed missions. Yeah, I want the credit. All right. They're not still on my ship, right? Yeah, they're not on my ship. Okay, good. And we rinse and repeat. What was that? 2 million credits. So let's pay attention to our money. So we're at 36. We were at 34. I'm trying to decide if the cutter is worth it. I don't know how much the rebuy on the cutter is. Yeah, of course no shipyard. I would just have to retrofit it with cabins, heat sinks, and maybe a point defense. I don't think I would be able to engineer it tonight. I'm low on engineer mats. I could go get engineer mats. I could double if not triple my payload. The only problem is if they would all go to the same location. That's the tricky part, right? Because if I don't do the same location, then I have to like jump location to location to location. So doing like a single trip like this, kind of more ideal. Might as well just do this. Man, navigating with that is always annoying. It's weird because it was showing Web City as being on fire as well. But this is the community goal, which is what we want. We want the community goal. Alright. Well, let's go do another one. If I can keep getting around 2 mil, I think if we can get to like 50 quick, I'll go back to Abraham Lincoln and kind of price out how much it would cost to retrofit the cutter. Oh, I can just jump. I was about to go to Super Cruise. I'm like, wait, I can just jump. Popcorn.
You're clear of the restricted zone. Traffic operations out.
4, 3,
2, 1. I'm gonna make a lot of faces because I'm facing off screen to eat popcorn. Popcorn. All right.
fuel scoping.
Back into the fires of hell. Popcorn. Yeah, if you guys see stuff on Tangia you want, or things you want me to add as a alert, let me know. I kind of wonder if I can do everything that Tangia does with StreamerBot. I bet you could. It would just take a lot of setup. You'd have to have all the overlays stored locally. You'd have to handle requests. You'd have to find a way to handle bits. That'd be the tricky one. You probably would have to make your own. I hate it when it does this. When it gets in a gravity well, it's just like, oh, I need to speed up so that you don't, you know, run into the thing. It's supposed to be, I think it's a safety countermeasure. Never works that way. Because I always throttle down. And see, we're still going too fast. The fuck, man? Look at that. Gravity well. Failing. Double fail. I need off the throttle when I do my loop. Problem is I didn't off my throttle. So I didn't slow down. I just kind of did a loop-de-loop. There we go. That's better. Yeah, so electric countermeasure might have been a good idea. I'm probably fine with shields. If I do switch to the cutter, who I haven't been in the cutter in forever, because the cutter's my trucking ship, which is also one of the reasons why I'm a little hesitant to breed out the cutter. But I'm just switching cabins or cargo space for cabins, right? Someone's yelling for me from the other room. She's so funny. Come on. I always hate this part where it's just like I'm there, I'm at the right speed. Come on. Boop.
Commander, this is emergency flight operations.
Yeah.
An extreme crisis. We need all the help we can get.
You got it, dude.
Don't hang around, Commander.
Guide me in. Tell all those politicians they can wait, unless they want to get an autonomy. I think that's hilarious that like it's an evac and the politicians are like, we won't settle for less than business class. It's like, oh, so you want to stay on the burning station? All right, gotcha. Woo! Drop my popcorn. No. I don't know why they're letting me auto dot suddenly.
Landing gear deployed.
Yeah. You can also sit inside here and collect stuff, floating debris. It's technically looting, but who's checking?
Warning, temperature critical.
All right, take me in.
Landing complete. We'd urge you to go to the nearest evacuation terminal to help with the rescue effort, Commander.
All right, what we got? 80. They're going to 2 different locations though. Boo. 80 and 90. Can I take that? No, I can't fit that. What do you give? You give mineral extractors, anomalous bolt scan data, or 800 credits. Yeah, maybe I should do the cutter. Because, like, look at this. This is giving me 2 shitty ones. And these guys... minimum cabin class business. But look at that. 215 would have been 2 mil. I don't even know if I can do that with a cutter. Right? Alright. 6.3, 6.65. We'll take the smaller one. And so we have, yeah, we can't take the other one. Sorry, we're full. Maybe I will zip back to Abraham Lincoln and just see what it would look like. Oh, that's not what I want. I want to go to this, get the location of this, which is wellness. I feel like I've been here. Why doesn't it let me go to the system map? Alright, whatever. Let's get out of here. We may need a heat sink on the way out. Prepping my hard points.
Warning. Temperature critical.
Yeah. We'll heat sink as soon as we detach.
Ship released. Hope you make it out safely, Commander.
Warning.
Come on.
Taking heat damage.
Time to fly.
Heat sink deployed.
Woo, buddy. And the Python is kind of fun to fly, though. Even though I can't take as much. Alright, so we are going to Waldenez Humboldt Station, which looks like it's pretty close to the
Drive charging.
All clear.
drop.
Thanks for your help, Commander.
You're welcome. I like your accent. You sound like you're from Southern Ireland,
3, 2,
even though I have no understanding of Irish geography. I'm sorry. Well, I hope everyone had a better day, and it's not a lot of people I know are just going through it yet again. Humboldt Station. But yeah, it's not far at all. This is going to be a quick one, unless they're suddenly like, there's an assassin waiting for us. Change location. I'll be like, all right, where do you want to go? You only paid me $800,000 for this. Yeah, you gotta up your price, buddy. Not even giving me anything for speedy delivery? God. Imagine delivering passengers the same way Amazon drivers deliver your packages. Just chuck them at doors. You just fly up to a port, you just eject the cabins. Pick up new ones floating out there. You just turn and go. Up my speed a little bit. I dipped down because of that planet. So now I'm tempted because this is going for a while, right? I'm really tempted in the cutter. It's either the cutter or I get the new ship.
Foxtrot Echo November. Permission is required before docking procedures can begin, Commander.
Yeah.
Access permitted. Please make your way to landing pad 37. Automated approach engaged.
Yeah, this might be what I do if I can't sleep tonight. Just keep doing this.
Landing landing gear deployed.
So we would want about 100 business class and maybe like 250 economy. Can a cutter even do that? Let's see here. Why sleep in space?
Landing completed. Deactivating docking systems. Station facilities are at your disposal.
Mission board, passenger lounge, complete the mission. All right. Yes, I want the 800 credits.
Incoming message.
Incoming message. The politicians are not satisfied. They would like to thank you. Yeah. Let's see here. So we've done 2. What's our overall impact on this? Yeah, we're definitely, it's going to take a lot to get into the above the top 100%, but look at that. Top 100% just by participating, 50,000 credits. Just for participating. If I can get into 75%, that doubles. 50%, 120. Jesus Christ, dude. Does this station have... Let's see here. Shipyard. Can I look at my... There's my cutter. Right? Show details. So... Oh, actually I have an empty hardpoint. It's probably that huge hardpoint that's hard to fill. I would take off probably most of my lasers. God. Honestly, I'd probably leave my utility mounts alone. Probably switch lightweight alloy to military. I don't know. Well, all the... See, my power plant is this 8B. I could probably go up to an 8A. Same with the thrusters. Everything else I could upgrade. It's really teared down, right? So I probably take off that shield generator, put in... Oh, see, look, I have an extra fuel tank on there. I could probably take off that fuel tank and put a small shield generator there, unless I do like a 4A shield generator. I do have those extra hull reinforcement packages I might not need. God, there's so much I could do to it. But basically, like, almost all those cargo rats, yeah, look at that, 256, 256. Those become economy. Maybe I make, like, the Sitz's business. Here, let's... Will you even let me... Do you even have those here? Problem is, it's kind of hard to shop for stuff unless you're not in that shit. So I'd have to go around and shop for it and kind of figure out. I could use Inara. Or was it Shipyard? I don't even know how much they cost. So, like, I have Sitzy cabins. So, like, that is how much? 32? I don't know if I could hit 100. Let's see here, passenger cabins. Yeah, see, they don't even show any here. They don't have any here. So I have no idea how much that would cost. Okay, let's see this. Elite Dangerous. Shipyard. Let's load up a... Imperial Cutter. And then let's do this. Let's go to... Let's back out of here. Let's go to my shipyard and go look at my cutter again. I definitely do not want to remote sell that. All right, let's look at its... Let's do this. So you guys get to see what I'm doing. All right, we're gonna go to to here. All right, so we want let's match this 1-to-1 so then we can figure out how much the retrofit would cost, right? I love how like robust the Elite Dangerous tools are. So let's see here. I have 2F pulse lasers here. Pulse laser, 2F. I think they're gimbaled. I'm going to assume they're gimbaled. 2F. 2F. And then on my other 2 mediums, I have 2F pulse lasers. Basically, melt them. and then my multi-cannons, my 3C multi-cannons would just freaking destroy their faces. There's so much more I could do with this now. Like if I got interdicted in this, it's just like, hey buddy. Let's see here. I have a 7B FSD. So yeah, I could go to a 7A. Life support. These like don't really matter. Like honestly, the power plant right now is an 8B. Probably going. Oh, see, I could go to a Guardian power plant, but I'd have to unlock it. But I could go to an 8A power plant, right? What are these military slots? I don't recognize these. Okay, well, those are new. Maybe those are like something I have to mod in. Oh. Do like this. Okay. So utility mount, we have a OA shield booster. I probably don't need all these shield boosters, but they help. Right? They basically turn this into a freaking monster. So I have 4 of those bad boys. And then I have 2 heat seek launchers, which is more than enough. 2 heat seek launchers is like plenty. And then 2 point defense turrets. So that's really just if someone gets on my ass. So really what I should do is drop like one of these for electric countermeasure, which basically just makes it so I can't be like interdicted. Let's see here. So optional internals, I have an 8E cargo rack. Yeah, that's like the highest I can go. Well, it's second highest. MK2 cargo rack. What does it take to get this? How do I get that? I want that. Anyways, another 8E cargo rack. A 6E cargo rack. You see how this is my trucking. This is my trucker. And then I have a 6A shield generator, which I probably don't need. To be real. Shield reinforcements. Where's the shield generator? Shield cell. Yeah, so 6A. Alright. And then I have a 5E cargo rack. Oh, not repair limpet. 5E cargo rack up here. Now, mind you, this is like an old ship, right? So it's not optimized at all. So I had 2 of those guys, the 5E cargo rats. And then it looks like I have a 4A fuel scoop, which I don't know how much fuel scooping I would be doing. That's something I could probably drop entirely too. And then the military are those 5D hull and reinforcements. Got it. That's where those are. So maybe those just became normal now. Might as well just leave that. Oh wait, the second one's a modular. Ta-da. And so then my 3 is my spare fuel tank, which I could probably drop if I'm not trucking. Where are you, fuel tank? Where are you, fuel tank? Fuel tank. Yeah, so I have a 3. I have the biggest fuel tank in there. And then Super Cruise Assist is default. Actually, wait. You know what I don't see in here? I don't see my advanced docking computer. Unless that's default. Because see, I have advanced docking computer. Oh, wait, is that? Oh, see, I don't have Super Cruise Assist, which is new. Okay. So basically this is my cutter as it is right now. There's a new tool in here I saw, which was this. Current build. And then I'm supposed to be able to tell generate retrofit report. So maybe I need to save this build. Oh, no. Save this build. Nope, it's not letting me. All right, let's name it maybe. Truckin' ID truck. I know, don't let me do that. It might not, because I don't think I let it store the cookies. Slot analysis. Current build. Yeah, why won't it let me save this? Shit. You see what it did? No! Fuck. Yeah, why won't it let me save this? Oh. It should have let me save right there. Choose label for stored build. Oh. Well, shit. That's where that is. I wish I could go undo. Okay, well let's reset again. So this is advanced planetary docking. My 3 slot is my fuel tank. Where you at? Fuel tank, my 3C fuel tank. My 4 is my fuel scoop. A fuel scoop. And then cargo rats. Pretty much cargo rats all the way up. Except for the sits A generator, right? 5E. 5E. Let's put the shield generator here. Shield generator. Sits A. And now, basically, cargo rats the rest of the way up. I could put a Guardian FSD booster on here, which might be a good idea. I do have that unlocked now. This guy. Okay, so cargo rats, sits E, 8E, and then 8E. I wonder what the deal is with these. I'm very curious because I'm just like 384. It's like it's nearly 130 more. Which is very interesting to me. 5D hull and reinforcement package, and then I had like the modular 5D in here. All right. Let's get those utility mounts in here. Point defense. 2 of those bad boys. I wish I could just like export this out. I think there's a tool that can do that, but you kind of have to give it like access. I'm a little sketched by that, but you know, it is what it is. And then where's it? Shield booster. You. I mean, it's pretty robust for what it is as a tool, right? All right. And then core internals and hard points. So sits fuel tank sensors is 7E, 7E, 7E. The frameshift drive I went up to 7B, which I could go up to 7A, and I could engineer one. What's the SEO? I don't know what the SEOs are. Thrusters. Let's get that 8B power plant. Which there's an 8A Guardian power plant. 8B. And then we just had the lightweight alloy. All right. Pulse laser. 2F pulse laser. I'm pretty sure they're gimbaled. I'm pretty sure that's what I would do. Unless I didn't for like power draw or something. The only thing I would do if I didn't do gimbaled, I would probably be doing turreted. Just for the targeting, right? And then there was 3C multi-cannons. And then I never put in anything into the huge, right? I could always do like a plasma accelerator or a rail. I wanted to do a railgun, but it just felt lame putting in a 2B railgun. Really what I should do is this 4A plasma accelerator. Fuck. But it's not a fighting ship. It's a trucker. All right, hold up. Store build. Trucking. Boop. Okay. So now I should be able to go to analysis and select trucking. And so now I want to make this guy into a freaking, where is it? Cabins? It's probably on cabins. Letter, cargo. No. Fly assist, flight hangars. Is under transport? Maybe passenger cabins. Okay, so it looks like the biggest passenger cabin is a... Oh, wait, MK2. I get what that is. So the MK2s are for MK2 ships. Got it. So the best I could do would be a 6C. Right, which is still a lot. Right? Let's do 6C passenger cabins. Right? All the way through the sitses. We'll keep the 6E shield generator, because then I'll just be a freaking tank. Because why not? It's one less thing I have to rebuy. Wait, no, that's first class. Oh. Wait, so then the highest economy is 3? No. No. Huh, I guess it is. No. Maybe I should look at someone else's, right? And see this. Elite, dangerous, imperial gutter, transport build. Trade cutter? That's strictly for hauling. Passenger build. Because the 8 years ago, Jesus Christ. Cutter build for cargo passengers with good jump range. Let's see here. Archive pose. Boo. Archive post. God. Why? Reddit, why are you like this? Oh, wait, I forgot. I can't do this because Google will dots me. I forgot. Did Google just dots me? Google now shows your location at the top. Okay, Google didn't dots me, thank God. Fuck, Google. Yeah, so the Imperial Cutter cannot equip the luxury passenger cabins. Which the new ship might be the way to go then. So these guys, these Sits-D, Sits-B, right? These guys are locked to the new ships. That's why they're MK2 on them. So there's actually... It's kind of a bummer. I mean, I can do Sits-C economy. No, I can do... Wow, yeah, see here, Sits-D economy. Fuck. Well, how much is in these guys? Yeah, that's 12. I'm wasting an 8 slot on 12 people. Which, like, that could definitely go here. Ideally, I would have like the 3Ds, right, are... That doesn't seem right. Yeah, so this is the economy, right? One, right? The way they did this, the /E, right? So that's the largest economy I can do, which is 32. So really, I'm not ending up with much more, am I? That's a bummer. Right? If I let's say I did Sits-E here, right? Here, we'll do 2 of these, right? Then we'll do the rest economy. Yeah, that's not gonna be any better doing the cutter. That's so lame. Here, let's just flesh it out, right? Because like let's say I drop the fuel scoop. Nah. Ideally, I would drop the Sits-A shield generator for a Sits-E, another Sits-E economy, right? Which that's not more than my Python, which is such a bummer. You know, if I drop the 3C fuel tank for like a shield generator, so that way, like, you know, I let my shield boosters do the work. I don't think that's worth it. Like, here, let's swap these cargo rats for economy and just see what happens. Where are you at? Economy. All right. I don't think it's worth it. So that's... Let's see here. Where's my passenger total? Mass, cargo, passengers. So my max is 152. Like, no matter how I do this, I'm going to end up with about the same as the Python because I can't go above Sits-C. That's so lame. Like, ideally, well, this, so like the Sits-E MK2 can do 48. versus 32. So that would be what I would do. But I can't put that on the cutter. That's so lame. All that, and I end up with about the same amount of storage as the Python. So I might as well just use the Python and be super agile. Unless... How much for... Where is it? Do they have the new ship on here? The Lynx Highliner, right? Which this is the new ship that is made to be a passenger ship. As you can tell, it's already got one glaring issue. So let's see here. So this guy can put on these 6E MK2 economy ones, right? Which is what we want. Right? So probably mats out our economy class. So that's what? 48 times 3? 120... 132 in just economy. So that's my Python right there in just those 3 slots. And then if I did, say, the 5C business class, which is, it's like 15, so then I'd have an extra 30. Most of those business class ones were asking for... Yeah, where are you? They're asking for about 80, so that would be just not enough unless I add more. And then I'd probably want to do like a 4D shield, auto fuel. Oh, I don't even have like fuel maintenance on this. Where's my shield reinforcements? Passenger cabin, refineries, shield cell banks. We'll do like a 4A, right? And then here probably do... Honestly, I could do a 3. Right? Do a 3A. Can I do this? Yeah. And then do a 4. See, I can do a 4D economy, right? How much do you get from the SITS business? 24? So that's only 198. That's not much more than the Python. Right? Unless I drop these businesses for like full economy, right? And then that's 216, so that's about 100 more. I'm not impressed. This is the new ship, the Lynx Highliner. So the other ones are the Orca and Beluga. It's the Orca, the Dolphin, then the Beluga. The Orca is the large one? Am I right? Beluga? Where's the Beluga? Beluga. Oh, so this one is large as well. 44 passenger, 55. I'm assuming the Orca is the larger of the two. And that looks to be about the same as the Lynx. But like this one wouldn't be able to use the MK2 stuff. Beluga. Yeah, see the Beluga, look at that. Whoa, look at how many sit slots there are. But it can't use the MK2, so it's locked in the MK1 slots. I honestly think, while you could get there with the Beluga, I'm kind of thinking that the Lynx might be a little bit overrated. And I'm better just doing faster runs with the Python and not pulling out the Cutter. The Cutter's great for hauling. I could turn it into a miner. Honestly, though, if I do a miner, I should get the Type 11 for the special laser that's on it. Yeah. I'm a little underwhelmed. Oh, wait, that's right. There's the Panther Clipper. Holy shit. Can you use MK2s? No, you can just use cargo rats. But yeah, it's locked to cargo rats. This is your ideal trucker. No, I can't do the passenger MK2s. Yeah. And then there's the Caspian, which look at the buy price of the Caspian. Jesus Christ. This is your Deep Space Explorer mission. You're going to be in you live in the ship. It literally looks like the Star Trek ship. Nope, that's not my one. I kind of want a new FDL. I have the Mamba, right? Which the Mamba, I don't know, Mamba and FDL feel like interchangeable. Yeah. I think if I want to farm these missions for money, I'm best just using my my Python. Ooh. You know, I'm not getting full loadouts and I'm going to be a little limited with what I select, but as far as like speed, mobility, passenger cabin, it's going to be like negligible at this point. Yeah, I think that's it. How long have I been going? 2 hours? I'm debating if I stop here or I keep going. I got the new stuff set up. It's almost midnight. I do technically need to clock in tomorrow, but am I going to work? No. I kind of want to just play Far Far West, but like I need my friends to get on that. I need a group of people. What I should do is I should start a new Nuzlocke. I'm going through and just looking to see who's streaming right now. All right, let me take a look. What's Twitch doing? Yeah, see, Twitch isn't counting you guys. I know there's more of you guys out there. I think what I should do is I can keep farming this. Call it. So I can just kind of turn my brain off and fly. Which is what I do in Elite a lot. Vibe check tomorrow. Because it's May the 1st. Your rent's due. Unless you don't pay rent. And then fuck you. Oh my god, what the... I guess for some reason, whenever I post about Elite Dangerous, people really like it. Unless, I don't know if is Blue Sky having a bot issue? It could be bots. I get a lot more interactions on Blue Sky than I do on Twitter. Yeah. Everything's having bot issues. Well, I finally set up Tangia. So you guys can do that. Fa will probably be happy about that next time Fa's around. You can place stuff in Tangia specifically with bits, which I'm kind of okay with. But then I enable a bunch of them for channel points. I'm just looking at the ones I enabled. This one for some reason this one gets me. Let him go. Yep. Hopefully I don't have to remove that one. Well, we'll see what YouTube does. If it gets flamed, then I gotta remove it. Whoops. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna call it here because short stream, I know, but I started late. That's on me. I'll try to start at 3 tomorrow, and I'll figure out something to actually do. Call it an earlier night, and I'm just gonna go fly and chill and eat my popcorn. Yeah. Hope you all had a good night. Have a happy Friday. Congratulations, you made it to another month. You survived. Popcorn. Okay, bye.